Eisensteer. Did you just say the thing about Costco? Who just said something about being near a Costco? Tatson did. I have heard like people talking, hey Red, thanks for the lurk. I have heard several people talk about how excellent Costco pizza is. Have other people had this? I have never. We had a Costco card when I was like little, and I don't even remember there being a food thing there. So I don't know, but yes, the shiny. They lose money on the hot dogs. Oh, are they like giant hot dogs? How do you lose money on a hot dog? They're usually pretty affordable, unless they're like swanky hot dogs, which I've actually had before in Montreal. Okay, gotcha, Eisensteer. I don't think there is a Costco like in Central Mass, period. Like there was a BJ's that I know of, at least kind of near us. But I think anywhere there's like one of those giant, whatever those are called, big stores, extra big box stores. I think they're all BJ's. BJ's is, which you can't get Costco pizza at. I'll be okay. There's other pizza here. It's good. We've actually gone back to our like New England roots lately, where we have gotten Papagino's pizza recently, and it's so good. It's still so good. Cool story, right? Yeah. Okay. Why don't we go to the other area yonder, and I'm gonna show you what I did on Friday. Mysterious, yeah? Okay. We go over. You know, I'm gonna have to fiddle with my computer when we get over there, but I'll do it. It does, doesn't it, Tatson? Although there is this place, there's a small chain it started in New Hampshire. It used to have more locations, and now it has not that many. There are none in Central Mass. It's really frustrating. And there is a place that's not too far from us in New Hampshire, but it's a franchise, and they had a really snarky sign on their door during like the start of the pandemic, and I'm not going to give them my money anymore. Which stinks because their pizza is so freaking good. But you could get like slices at lunchtime, and so they would have a bunch of pre-made different kinds of pizza, and you could be like, I want that one, and they would offer to heat it up for you. I sometimes would prefer cold pizza or room temp pizza to hot pizza, because I think that the second heating on cheese makes it taste different. Fight me. Don't really fight me. Sometimes I have it reheated. Like if we have leftover pizza, sometimes I'll reheat it, but sometimes I just want that stuff. The regular first cook only. Yes, it's so good, right, Sia? And like, yeah. Does anybody else feel that way though? Like when you reheat the cheese, it does not taste the same as when it was new cheese. The first melt is the deepest, is what I'm saying. Which was the first draft of that song. I don't know why I talk, I'm sorry. Interesting, Eisensteer. I wonder if that's like the diff, if that's why sometimes some places I'm like, yeah, reheat, some places I'm not. Like the place it was a Greek pizza place near in the town where I grew up, and it's one of those places that, number one, they cut their big round pizzas into squares, and number two, it was like super greasy. I think they must have put oil on top of the cheese to like make it melt. That was so much better cold. Reheated, it was like tasted funky, and not the good kind of funky like Prince, like funky. Like I said, I'm sorry that I talk. Ooh, yeah, that's so that local place I was talking about, Sal's. I don't think I said their name before, but I can't remember how much the slices were, but there was like 18, humongous pizza. So the one, yeah, you get one slice and they actually give you a quarter of the pizza, which is definitely 2 slices, and it's massive. So it was a good bargain no matter what it even cost, you know? You know what I'm saying? Mixture of the sauce and the cheese. Aha! I wonder if maybe their sauce was grease. I don't know. It was like, you know, there's always like a little bit of grease pooled on the top of melted cheese, but like this was like dripping. Dunno. It was very delicious. Don't get me wrong. I would eat it right now if somebody brought me a nice hot Captain's pizza. Maybe that's it, Eisensteer. Eisen. I'm gonna try to stick with that. Never reheated pizza. Well, dang, Millie. I'd say you don't know what you're missing, but like cold pizza is great. So, especially Eisen, maybe plug your ears because you work in food. Van Galen and I have progressive views on refrigeration, which is how I always refer to it, where like sometimes if it's just like a cheese pizza or something and we have leftovers, like we don't necessarily refrigerate it if we're gonna like eat it in the morning or probably the next day. We don't do it in the summer. I know for like food safety that's like really not a good idea, but so like that room temp leftover is good. Okay, good. Like I know technically it's not a great idea, but yeah. I think probably according to like the ServSafe sort of wisdom, it's probably not cool at all. Like you should probably reheat it to 140, but I don't know. Yeah, perfect, Eisen. Yes. Yeah. I don't love a next day cold mushroom. I love mushrooms on pizza, but I prefer warmer on a mush. Mostly because of how it affects the cheese around the mushroom. Ah, interesting, really. Uh-oh, ServSafe. I'm interested. I'm waiting. I'll change desks and fix my computer situation over there. It needs to cool from 145 to 70. Yeah. Yes. And like the inside of my house, like we keep our heat low, but we do not keep it at 45 degrees. So just saying, like, and shouldn't it get up to like 140 or 145 if it's not done that? Like if it didn't cool properly to like hitting its benchmarks, doesn't it just need to get back up above like 145 or something? It was a really long time ago that I took that. Okay, we're gonna go over there because I'm not interesting. Oh, interesting about the 3 attempts. I didn't remember that. Nuance. Okay, let me pop this chat thingy out. I mean player. Player, please. And I need to pop the actual chat out. Hello. Sorry, I meant to do this before I actually, can you not do an update while I'm streaming? Thank y'all. Pop out chat. Lovely, perfect, wonderful. Only reheat something 3 times, got it. That probably makes sense. All right, I'm almost set up, sorry. Come on, Windows. Does anybody else like strongly dislike that Snap to feature in Windows? I really don't like it. When like, you know, you get close enough to the corner, it's like, clearly you mean to take over the entire screen. And it's like, bro, if I wanted it to take over the entire screen, I wouldn't have been moving a tiny window around. I would have just done full screen. Bro. Bra. Okay. Yes, Siha, that's part of why I left all this grossness here. Spray adhesive. Aha, oh cool. Very cool, Eisen, good luck. You love the snap thing? Ew. I'm gonna have my lawyer draw up the papers, I guess, because we're clearly incompatible as a couple. Oh. Right? The worst Windows features, too. Well, that's very nice, Van Galen. I'm sure they are because they're in my stream, which is a dream come true. Now, are you outside or inside out or outside in? Just going to assume. Ooh. Ooh. I think I'm right side out. A stream come true. I should mention, by the way, I think I've worked out some schedule things. I think my plan is I'm going to try adding a stream. And right now, at least, I think it's going to be an evening one, late afternoon / evening. That will be on Wednesdays from 4 to 7, my time, what I'm thinking. I know, Siha, but it's because I want to do pastels and I want to do stained glass, and I didn't want to do like 2 of one and just 1 of the other, and I didn't want to do like this week I'm doing 2 glass and 1 pastel, and the next week I'm doing 2 pastels and 1 glass to seem like chaotic. So I will try to do from, maybe not from this week, I don't know, I'll let you know. I will try to do, I think, Monday and Wednesday. So Monday morning, Wednesday evening, glass. Tuesday afternoon and Thursday morning, pastels. That's what I'm thinking. Aw, Millie. You're so sweet. Yeah. So, and I think I'll probably try to start that this week, although I've already messed up that schedule because this Thursday, normal time, I will be doing the, I can't remember what it's called. You might have called it the Great Mouse Off. What a doofus. I can't remember that. Pat, our wonderful friend Sutherland Handmade, has put together this fun thing where, I know I said the F word, sorry. Any art/maker streamers who want to can participate, and you just stream yourself making a mouse in some sort of medium during the month of August. So my stream, or I think it's called the Great Mouse Off, will be this Thursday, and it's going to be a stained glass stream. So technically it should have been a pastel stream if I stuck to my own schedule that I literally just made. But I picked that date before I made the schedule, so. Tee-hee, yeah, late night. Not very late at all, but I figure it'll be okay in terms of light. You know, like for pastels, it gets kind of rough even just like in the winter when it gets dark earlier with my current late stream, which only goes to 5. But glass seems to be okay. You know, you don't need the natural light as much. Anywho, so Friday, I came in and just finished the taking this garbage apart project, and it was gross. One of the pieces was actually completely held together with lead cane, which is that stuff I keep talking about that you can use for a border, even on foiled pieces like I've been making. So now I've taken apart all kinds of stuff. I just wanted to show you the like heap of just detritus that was left behind. Hey, Prankster Fan. And I wanted to show you all the... It's quite a pile of harvested glass, actually. It didn't look like it was going to be that much to me before I started. You know, I just knew it was glass, so try to save it. I haven't washed it yet, which is why I have my gloves on. It's gooey and fluxy and disgusting. This is totally, taking this apart on Friday is totally how I wound up with a migraine all weekend. And I wore my respirator. But it's actually largely because the respirator is so heavy. And I was like looking straight down. But I did finish my audiobook and get to start a new one, so. No, it's salvageable. Oh, the rest is trash, yeah. I mean, in theory, you could probably use the solder. I just don't have any idea what it's, you know, if it's 50-50 or if it's 60-40 or whatever. And it was really, really tarnished on most of it. You can see it dried pretty shiny, or cooled shiny after I melted it, but I don't know if I would trust it necessarily. But the glass is dandy. I mean, if I can get this really textured stuff, might not come clean. Let's see, you can probably see that there's like a brown halo around the outside, which is super desirable. There was some actual just white in there. That was neat. You can use that for like an eyeball or something sometime. Try alchemy. Good call, Van Galen. Yeah, exactly, Prankster Fan. Between that and having gotten bins to store all my little pieces in over the weekend, we are doing great. This is actually pretty heavy. So I will take this down into the basement, into the set tub sink, and scrub it with Dawn dishwashing liquid, which is what everybody recommends for whatever reason. It's good enough to clean like penguins and ducks, then it must be good enough for my glass, right? Even if it's 60-40, good point. Good point. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about the bins, TBH. All right, I'm gonna put that down there. I'm so glad I did this on a piece of cardboard that I can just remove. Yuck. Ew. Okay. I'm gonna put that elsewhere as well. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Prankster Fan. And that is precisely what I'm dealing with. So now, a Wii unboxing. I think that's even how I wrote it in the stream info. It's not a super duper exciting one, but I need something in the box for what we're doing today. And yeah, Prankster Fan. So this is my first order ever from Delphi Glass. I hope it's pronounced Delphi. I don't know what else it would be. Delphi? But that feels weird, so I'm gonna say Delphi until I learn that I'm wrong. Which, believe it or not, has happened in the past. I got from Delphi, hello, exacto, thank you. The wire that I keep talking about needing. Ugh. rake. I guess my X-Acto blade isn't very sharp anymore. The wire that we need for what we're doing today, so I must unbox. Crafty Evie, hello! You say Delphi. Aha! Interesting. Ooh, well, it's weird packing material. Here's the wire that I got. I think it's thicker than the wire I already have, but maybe not. I'll have to try to compare side by side. What did I just do with that X-Acto? There it is. Delphi. Okay, cool. That's probably what it is. I have no idea. They're based in Michigan. Not Greek, but Greece, I mean, but I would imagine that's what they're getting at. Yes, LaCroix. I don't want to cut my fingers off, but I might be cutting my fingers off any moment. Quick, somebody summon Billiam, it could get gory. Yeah, exactly. Lacroix. Ooh. I really want to remove this plastic so that I don't have to deal with it later. Ooh. All right, we'll fiddle with it after. Anyway, this is my ever so exciting tinned copper wire. It is thicker than the wire I already had, which is annoying because I thought they were both supposed to be 14 gauge, but oh well. I guess we'll use all the thicker ones in this one project so that it matches itself. I also ordered copper foil tape, but I think it's coming separately, which is weird. I know, Millie, right? But here, my friends, is the exciting part because I ordered a little bit of glass. They were having a sale. Wait, it was on sale, plus I signed up for their email list, and you know, they send you like a discount code, but the discount code expired the same day. So I had to I had to act. I'm not used to acting so quickly. Oh, interesting, Eisen. Well, I'm glad you noticed this time. How you doing, Rob? Good to see you. It is in I don't anymore. I peeled off the label. Sorry. If you Google them, you'll find them really, really quickly. The glass, I had to act quickly. I had been eyeing this one already. It's called the Furry Friends glass pack. And I think we all know that I enjoy making animals very much. So, oh, I'm sorry, Rob. Ooh, it's rude of it to interrupt your day. So I think there are 8 pieces of glass. And oh, I wish Killer Bee were here to fix this pronunciation. It's from this brand that's I'm sure it's pronounced something like Yugani or something like that. It's a wacky, his part of the country word. Van Galen and I have just been calling it Yu-Gi-Oh glass because my little cousins were really into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was little. And that's what it looks like, and we can pronounce that. Yes, you do. We were just talking extensively about pizza, Rob, so you probably should. All right. So it's called the Furry Friends pack because it should be good colors for like fur, you know? I hope that these are not broken because they're not separated by cardboard or paper or anything. Good. Do it. Do it. Do it. Well, that's a pretty boring one. Does that look like anything through? It's not even translucent. I guess that'll be good for noses. Eyes. Well, that one's pretty. One's kind of a milky, streaky white. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Several shades of brown. Ooh, yeah. Let me see if I can do this. Ooh. I hope that this isn't too horrifically bright. Let's see if this works. In Lansing. Ooh, Prankster Fan. Yeah, like this is one of like the places to go. So if you're that close. So that's what that brown one, let's do this for all of them. That's that milky white streaky one. Oh God, it's so bright when I don't have glass in front of it. That was that second one, yellowy. Nice, what'd you get, Rob? And yeah, you just still cannot see it all through that. And here is a very pretty light brown. This one has like kind of specklies on it, which leads me to think that this one, this piece of glass that I made, can you see those dots? Oh, the polka dots? I wonder if that is that same brand. Although that's much rougher texture. Anyway, this is really pretty. I bet I will be able to use this for my Great Mouse Off. I think that's what it's called. Gosh, I'm so sorry for not looking that up first. My Great Mouse Off mouse on Thursday. I don't think I did that yet. Beauteous, beauteous. Okay, Eisen. Sounds good. You had a yellow dog that color? Aww. This is like, I don't even know what color to call this. Kind of just like very, very pale yellow, and it's got yellow, slightly more opaque yellow streaks in it. This one, it appears to be just black, like the blackest black ever. I can't get white to come through it or anything. Light, I mean, not white. Oh, that has a scratch? Boo! I'm gonna circle that with a paint marker right now so that I don't accidentally use it. And I'm gonna do it with my left hand, so it's gonna be horrendous. Tomato, pepper, chicken, and onion, wow. Pepperoni dough balls? I don't know what that is. Sounds good. This one, I could see that. So many browns. This is great. I need a lot of browns. This one's really pretty. Swirly, like kind of a mid-yellow with mid-amber swirl. Ooh. Yeah, right, Prankster Fan? Possibly. They probably need, ooh, look at this one. So this is the back. It isn't that exciting looking, but like, I mean, it's not exciting. It's just chunky. But that's awfully pretty, huh? You can see that, right? Did you start glass with a pre-made kit? Kind of. So I started glass with a class that I took at a craft center near me. So I started with their supplies and their just bins of scrap glass. And then when I got stuff to be able to continue myself at home, I did get a beginner kit from, if you're looking, Anything in Stained Glass is what it's called. And I got their Our Choice kit or something like that. And that came with 12 6x12 pieces of glass, just in a random assortment. So I have been slowly trying to build my collection a little bit. But I keep buying little pieces because I don't necessarily have like concrete plans and need like specific colors for a lot of things. So one of the glass stores that I happen to have near me, which is, I actually live within, I Googled it, 11 miles. Both of them are only 11 miles away. But one of the glass stores actually has scrap bins. So I shouldn't rewrap this. I should just keep this out so I use it. So I went and grabbed a whole bunch of little scraps, and I got a good variety without having to buy giant pieces, Thank you for the post in there, Eisen. I'll check it out after stream. And yeah, possibly. I didn't even realize I was saying that. No, I'm in the U.S. Canada and Mexico use kilometers, but no, we're the inches and miles people. Making it like instantly, we use inches and miles except when describing like running races, when we will use kilometers like most people. Everything you thought you knew is wrong. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure pizza will still be delicious, so don't worry too much. I'm going to put some water into my, knocking pins over. Put some water into my, the heck is this thing called? Soldering gun holder stand thing? Into the sponge on there. That's the whole thing I'm trying to say. Can you see how dirty this sponge got? This is from how gross that solder I was removing from that scrap glass. It was a yellow sponge recently. Ew. Exactly, Millie. I mean, what if people forgot about inches? Like, that would be sad. You use miles and inches? I didn't know that. That's very confusing to use both. I'm gonna plug my soldering iron in. BRB. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Steven? Good to see you. Oh, thanks so much. Ooh, work meetings. Good luck. I hope they are fast and painless. And thank you for the work, Lurk. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought so too, Millie. No kilometers. No kidding. I had no idea. Well, call me an ignorant American. Right, Millie? Interesting. And yeah, difficult. All right, okay. I am going to move things around a little bit so that you can hopefully see them. That is heating up because I can smell it. Put that glove. Put this down, I guess. Oh my gosh, I burned myself super bad on Friday. I soldered all day long and then I burned myself on a sauce pot on the stove. Naturally. It was the worst burn that I've gotten in a while, too, like years. Hurt quite a bit. Still hurts to run, like if I'm washing my hands in pretty warm water, it hurts. But I guess I should take it as like a victory because I've been soldering and I have not burned myself that badly. Yeah, it was foolish too. Like I had turned the water on under, I was making a boxed quinoa and brown rice mix thing. And which is only important because those do not cook at the same rate at all, but their package made it so that they would. Anywho, I dumped the rice and quinoa in, and there were a couple of husks from the brown rice, which like are kind of just like pokey, and you can't like chew them. So I was reaching in to just pick them out, and I touched these two knuckles on my middle finger to the edge of the pot, which was just hot, so hot already. And I only just put it on. I don't know. A yard is 36 inches, yes. Some road signs and yards. Yards? Yeah, it's very confusing. You know what drives me bananas, and I don't know how your GPS talking apps do it in the UK if it's different, but the one that we use frequently here, we use Waze a lot, and it will say, and actually I think Google Maps does it too, but it says like in 1,000 feet, take whatever turn, and it's like 1,000 feet is not a unit of measure that I have any concept of. Like, a tall human is 6 feet tall, generally speaking. So that's like, how many humans is that lying head to toe? Like, that is 1,000 feet? That's not helpful. Anyway, Killer Bee, thanks for the resub. Well, I'm glad you apologized because you really needed to. I need your help though. How would you pronounce? You're not gonna be able to write this. I was talking about this glass that I ordered, Killer Bee, and the maker is some weird word from your part of the country that looks like Yugeni. like Allegheny, but like with lots of Y's in it. Jan Galen and I call it Yu-Gi-Oh glass because I was saying my little cousins were into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was little, and we know how to say that. Anyway, if you can sound that out phonetically for me, I will try to pronounce it correctly. Exactly, Evie. So it's like, I'm always like putting the brakes on, like, wait, now? Like, is it now? But it's like far, it's really weird. I thank you, Evie, because it feels like, why would you even think anybody would know how far 1,000 feet is? For an estimate. Yeah, I don't know that either, Rob. Have a good lurk, Prankster Fan. Okay, sounds good. Ooh, oh, it's this light, it's this lamp. I think, hopefully that will stop flickering and being obnoxious. It is Killer Bee? No kidding. Well. Wow, okay. Yeah, but they've been calling them feet for so long. Like, don't they always say, like, people were so short back in history and whatever? All right, I'm gonna also, like, try to shut my mouth and start doing some stuff. Wouldn't that be cool? What the goal is for today is to put all of these lines that I drew in but did not cut into 9 million pieces and put together that way. I'm going to try and put them on with this wire, which is a thing that you can do. You can decoratively put wire on. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, I just, for thinking about, it's like, so we have, all right, okay. Let me preface by saying, I know that old stuff in the US is nowhere near as old as it is in other parts of the world. Like, there's an Eddie Izzard, and I usually say Izzard, but I think that they say Izzard. Like, I think most people say it that way. I don't know. There's a joke though about like historical sites in the US. Like, you can see what life was like 200 years ago. So like, I know, I get it. But like, if you go into like the House of Seven Gables or something like that in Salem, the ceilings are really low, the hallways are really narrow, like people were smaller. Or many were. So whenever they named it feet, like you would expect somebody to maybe have like little tiny feet. But yeah, I guess I'm ignorant. Here, I'm going to put this cable behind this screen so that I can actually see my screen. How about that? Yeah, exactly, Evie. Well, when I say feet, I mean the size of my feet, and you should have just known that. Yards, I know. There is, and y'all, if it sounds interesting, definitely look it up, but there is a bridge in Cambridge, Mass, that is measured, not the bridge itself, but the depth of the water below it is measured in something called smoots. And it is the guy who measured it, and I believe it was his height. It's spelled S-M-O-O-T. And so when you're crossing this bridge, it's like, 30 smoots, 20 smoots. And that's funny. I feel like that underscores the whole argument right there. All right, so the way people seem to do this when I've seen it, isn't that great? All right, so I'm going to attach from here to here. So I'm going to put a dot of solder on this end and secure it first, and then I'll clip it to the right length, or what I hope will be the right length on the other side. Come on, melt. Yeah, that didn't attach at all. I think that my iron is like too disgusting right now. Let's see if I can clean it off a little bit. Oh, I need to tin the wire. I mean, not tin. I need to solder, flux. I need to flux the wire. One of these substances that I have in front of me, I need to do something with it. Yay, okay, that is stuck. Do all the things, I know. Use all the substances, do all the things. Use all the scary chemicals. Ooh. It is a straight up miracle that is that is an appropriate size. Eat all the pizza, heck yeah. Is it being delivered? Rob, is it there yet? Ow, it's getting hot. Hi, would you like to make a dot, please? Thank y'all. All right. Get that to drip off. Hot. I know. I know, but it's like not convenient to not be able to just like use my fingers, you know? I hope I haven't ruined my tip already. Have it at the right temp, the temp I was using before and liked. I feel like it's angry at me. It's possible that my soldering iron has become sentient and is resenting me. Resentient. That's a thing. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I don't know why I speak, and I'm sorry. I know. Yeah. Well, it wasn't a 400-degree oven for 2 hours, so... Ah, what a pain. Oh yeah, Killer Bee, you weren't here yet, but this... I finished my glass salvage job on Friday, and this is all the disgusting garbage that is left behind. It was filthy. I mean, the sponge on my, you can see how black that is. That's a few week old sponge. And it's pale yellow. So yeah, that was a gross project, TBH. I did get a good amount of free glass out of it though, so no regrets. I guess except if I've ruined my soldering iron tip. That would be a regret. Press it down with these pliers, yeah. Sorry, it was messier than I was happy with, so I'm continuing to fiddle. Yes, that's exactly what I was planning. Killer Bee, you know me so well. All right, so now there is officially one piece of yarn in this hank. So that's great. We're doing great. Maybe I will try to cut this piece first. It kind of goes like from here. That is too strong a curve. Not going to drink something right now, Stream Elements. I am soldering. That's not really a good practice. So bossy. Yeah, but now that's going to be longer than I want it. So I'm not in love with cutting it first either. Oh my God. Well, if this is how I want to make these in the future, I need to get way more adept at doing this. That is for sure. Sorry, itchy nose. Yeah. Also, I recognize now that I'm this is only literally the second time I've tried to do this, like after this first piece that I just did. So, suppose I could give myself a little time to improve the skill before I decide it's not the right way to do this. Oh. Whoops. Sorry, surprised myself. I just reheated that solder so much, that area so much that it popped itself out. Which is entirely predictable. Okay. Right. More wire. Yeah, you are. How you doing, Doey? Good to see you. Sorry that it is Monday, in fact, but and I know these are not your best weeks. It being the beginning of the school year and all. Wow, that got hot. Hey, Quip, how are you? Oop. You know, yeah, right, Killer Bee? I know, I gotta say, Mondays are a lot better now that I do this. Even though I'm doing a wildly inconsistent job on this. Oh, brutal, Doey. Good luck. Hey, welcome back, Princer Fan. Ugh, yeah, yuck. It really does, doesn't it, Whip? Best of luck. Use the Force. I'm not allowed to say that. I don't know Star Wars. Is that like in the vernacular enough that it's okay to use it? Wouldn't say I'm like a Star Wars poser because I don't even try to pretend. That's a lyric? One of those imperfect verse kind of things. Ah, well, I hope it helps, Doey. I'll try not to burn myself too badly and too often so that it's relaxing. Or at least approaching relaxing. Star Wars for all. I know, I'm sorry, Evie. I just don't do like fantasy stuff at all. Like it just does not compute for me. I feel like my best illustration, the best way I have to talk about it is I am a recent former librarian and I have never read any Harry Potter. Just because like can't do wizards and doesn't work. Ooh. Just unpopped the previous one. Because I am me. Thanks, Joey. Ah, okay, gotcha, Killer Bee. You're in the library right now? I know. Are we all familiar with the no fun emote? Because I made it for a reason. Aw, thanks, Evie. Well, like, you know, I always say, other people should have my share. They should have my share of video games, should have my share of Star Wars and Harry Potter. There's enough, you know, what if there wasn't actually enough to go around? And those of us who just, you know, don't give a hoot should leave it alone. Leave it for people who need it. Who really want it. Okay, this goes. Oh, I should have attached that elsewhere. Good news is, all I have to do is move it. Ow! Good thing you used that preemptive burn, Doey. Yes! Same here, Evie. Someone really jazzed about that should do that. Sorry if this is just like the most painful thing to watch ever as I fumble around with my tools here. Whoop. Oh, thanks, Prankster Fan Fan. Yeah, there is plenty of burning. Is this the pizza? Yes. Enjoy it, Rob. I am jelly. Woo. Oh, enjoy, Prankster Fan Fan. Do whatever the heck you feel like. Oh, thanks, Doey. Yeah, I think it's coming out okay. You know, it's definitely pretty obvious it's the first try, but that's okay, right? Because it is. The thing I keep having difficulty with is that I'm winding up like steadying it with my right hand, which leaves my left hand to be the one putting the solder bead on, and that's not ideal. I won't tell your work. Oop. What a doofus. Enjoy, Rob. Hope you're nowhere near any pastel work. Ooh, hot. Yeah, once I get this end section here all wired up, I'll see if we can see what it looks like behind with a light behind it. I turned my soldering gun down so that the solder as it melts is closer to its, they call it the pasty stage, which is, you know, kind of between melted and re-solidifying. So I'm hoping that, I believe that that's where they suggest that you have it for doing like decorative solder work. So even if I weren't trying to attach the yarn bits, the wire, you know, you can do kind of just like a dotted pattern around, which I've seen people, there's this person that makes little like three-dimensional cacti, little sculptures out of stained glass. And they have like a pretty cactus flower on the top and stuff. And she'll do little dots down the edges of the cacti, which makes, you know, because they're bumpy, you know, and it looks really lovely. Something tells me that they've been doing it a little longer than me. And it shows quite a bit. There and there and there, I think. Ooh. That was our power flickering. Ooh. My power keeps flickering, so if I disappear, I'm sorry. It's a lovely sunny day out, so not sure if there's construction or something going on somewhere, but shouldn't be the weather. Kind to myself. Oh, about the. Thanks. Yeah. Just my inexperience is. Oh. Yeah, I hope that too, Killer Bee. For those who don't know, that happened to Killer Bee the other day, Thursday. Oh. Darn it. All right, here I go. Hi. I'm going to not put my hands on my face like I often do, but I'm doing this. I did! You need it too! Yeah, I should try to verbally be more patient. Inside, I expect this to be definitely an experiment and a learning process. I don't mean to sound, I think I'm sounding harsher than I mean to, because this is the first time I'm trying to do this right now. So it's going great. And here I am doing it in front of people instead of waiting till I have at least tried it before. So I think that's good. All right, let's get back to where is my overlay? Stained glass ones. There we go. There we go. What's mad, Evie? The overlay? Thank you, friends. Unbend, you wire. Yeah, you do, Doey. Oh, are you implying mine's not clever? Thanks. Oh, yeah, I know. That's fine, just fell off the house, no biggie. I'm gonna turn that temperature back up. I'm not so precise with my soldering motions that, like, I need that extra time to be able to blob it around, apparently. So I'll turn that temperature back up. It'll be good. Okay, what the heck? Yeah, no problem, no problem. Oh, I got you, Doey. I'm totally just teasing you. All right, I think we're gonna go right here. Yes, and then some of us who worry too much about our dear friends were like, he's not streaming and he was planning to stream right now. Is everything okay? So we restrain ourselves until like 9 p.m. or so and then text and find out, yes, everything is completely fine. Except for the, sparks right next to the house. You could do that. You could do that, Rob. Aw. Well, good. You guys are always on my mind. Always, always. But not the outlets? That's weird. Yee. Well, that's a little short. Let's see if we can squeak by with it as is, and if not, I'll have to detach that wire and try again. Yeah. I don't know, Joey. I mean, like I was kind of waxing sentimental about last Thursday, like Twitch has been a really good thing in my life. It's where I know like almost all of my friends from. So, you know, it's just gonna come up sometimes. And like one of them I've met in person already. I'm sure, I mean, Dowie, we'll meet you whenever we go out to visit our in-laws where they live. If anyone's in the area, like, heck yeah. Oh my God, Lurpy. Yeah, I'm glad it's like secure now too. I know. I'm looking forward to whenever you change your name to Rob is Eye Candy, because that is what I call you so much of the time. And like you can be just as awkward on Twitch as you would be in real life in just like normal interaction. Trust. Oh yeah, I know, Killer Bee. I wish there were like a thing for, you know, because most of my, well, a lot of my people are going to be at NobCon, but I have no, you know, I have no reason to be at NobCon. I wish, I don't know, you know, we're all different. We basically all work in different mediums. I don't know, I think you can say both. I don't know, whatever. We all do the different things in the makers and art people, so I don't know where I would ever get some opportunity like NobCon, which is so perfect for y'all shrimps. Oh, it's getting hot. Aw, thanks, Dowie. Kind of fun. Yeah, we hadn't seen my in-laws since before the pandemic, but they might have even moved. I can't remember if they moved in the winter of 2018 or 2019, so it could have even been a year, you know, before that. So we haven't seen them in forever, but we did already get the like, you know, whenever you come out, ... just yesterday, so I don't know when that'll happen. But they have not forgotten that we've not come out to see where they live. I mean, that'd be a pretty weird thing to forget. But definitely on the horizon, I guess, is my point. Millie. Join the Synthesis Hive Summit. Yeah, do that. I know, that's so bananas, Killer Bee, that you all are just gonna meet for the first time. Yeah, no, I'm gone. Wait, when? Were you going to invite me? Oh, wait. Yeah, I mean, Killer Bee, I was pretty good at your setup in here. I must be like semi-pro at least. Sure, it had nothing to do with somebody who knows what they're doing setting it up so that even a completely ignorant of every part person could not mess it up. Nathan DJ 79, hello, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing? Can't get me there. Ow. That wasn't like a real ow, that was just the wire poked me. Not the hot wire, just the wire. Because I've left it somewhere inconvenient. Oh no, have you been looking and striking out? I'm sorry. Yes, not a glass poke, Joey. Just I left this wire in a foolish place. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. All right, shall we see what this looks like through light? Let me turn this one off. This one, ooh, on. Awkward. Move it so you can actually see it. Yeah, that works for me. I think that works. Cool. Very cool. Really glad that worked. Through the glass looking, exactly. Exactly. I don't know if I should try to clean this up now or at the end. It is getting chunky and weird. Ooh. And my messy workspace is coming back to bite me. I have little shreds of copper foil that were just down on my work surface stuck into my solder now. Ooh. All right. Ah, yeah. I've tried to watch a couple streams in other languages, and like if I'm lurking and I have to do something else, I can just kind of watch every now and then. I'm okay, but I am just not good enough in. I might be okay in a Spanish one, a Spanish-speaking one, because I can usually handle TV. But otherwise, I just, like French, even though I can read French pretty decently, I can't, I cannot do spoken French, like, at all. And I mean understand it. I can't speak it at all myself. Not even a little. No, I'm not. I'm from the U.S., but I took a lot of Spanish in school, so I can do okay with it. You know, I took lots and lots of years, but no, English is my only actual fluent language. So, I know, Rob, but like the thing is that it's sticky, so I like, you know, it's a sticker. So I clean it with like my brush, but it stays put. I know though, I know. I'm letting it stay worse than I normally would intend to, at least. I know my pastels are a mess too, but just because I have, you know, glass shard heap right here and all of that. So once I get my furniture, my shelf thingy put together, and I can put all my glass in it, that clears up so much space, then I can actually like clean the thing. It'll be great. Okay. Do this a little bit more. Well, the truth comes out. Rob's workspace is not eye candy. Whoops. I also, now that I have the furniture, I'm going to stand this table back up to standing height. And I'm going to rearrange the cable situation, because as you can probably tell, my what's this called? The cord for my soldering iron is a little impeded how it is right now. Alrighty. Whew, really kind of wish I got lighter gauge yarn. A yarn, yep. That is how you talk about yarn thicknesses though, gauge. So, not completely bananas statement to make, but next time I order, I'll probably go for thinner, at least for this type of project if I'm doing this again. I'm getting this all over my arm. Wear the gloves and then I put my arm in the flux anyway. I wouldn't have fluxed the whole piece, but I actually didn't take it downstairs and scrub it off after we soldered it last time, because I knew I was still doing this part. So working with extra mess, but it was strategic. Ah, thanks so much, the Mushy Queen. I like your name. Yeah, this piece of glass was such an exciting find. This is one of the pieces that I was able to find in the scrap bin at one of the stained glass stores that I've recently visited. And I'm sure the whole, the big full sheet would have cost a lot, but because it was just such a small little piece, I was able to just get a bit. And I didn't have a plan for it when I bought it. It was just too pretty to leave. And when I looked at it, I was like, of course that's yarn. That should definitely be turned into yarn. I'd knit with this. Right? Yeah, that place had some really, really nice stuff. And because the pieces weren't so huge, I got a nice variety without spending $1 million. Starting a new craft is expensive. You need all the stuff. I had to get all the equipment stuff, and then it's like, oh, you need glass. Right. Which is arguably, or probably unarguably, the best part. I don't know if anybody's catching this, but I've learned a little already. I am going over these spots, but I'm holding them in place with my pliers so they don't just detach and fly up. Get me going in with a strategy. Rob. Yeah, I wore those, the other pair of glasses I have that has the fake nose and the fake mustache and the fake eyebrows. She didn't suspect a thing. Whatever. Like, you can talk, pizza thief, Rob. Yeah, getting there. Getting there, Evie. Trying to make... All you can hope for is, like, incremental improvement, right? Like... I mean, I guess you can hope for miraculous transformation, but probably not something to expect to happen. Ugh, this is getting so chunky up here. Yuck. You messed up your pizza order? I'm so sorry. Well, thank you, Stace. This shirt is, it cracked me up. Alrighty. Maybe I won't, Also, back at ya, Stace. And hope you're doing well. And all of the things that a normal human would say. Please accept one of my human greetings. Picking up all the little balls of solder. Come join us. Be part of this. Oh, yeah, that's... Van Galen and I are kind of pizza traditionalists and really, we never go for an alt sauce. You know, maybe an oil, you know, it's got oil instead of sauce, or I mean, that's usually what we would go for. Potentially a white sauce base, maybe. But all right. Oh boy. Hello, normal human. Nothing to see here. We have done a normal human communication. Oof, I have never had pineapple on pizza. It does not personally appeal. Although it also sounds like maybe the most heartburny food I can think of. Like, ow, tomato sauce and pineapple, which has like whatever that enzyme is that digests you at the same time. Ow, so hot. Really? Is it? I mean, I do like that. I like sweet and salty and stuff, like, maybe. Right? Right, Millie? You make your Hawaiian pizzas spicy? With what? There's some sort of enzyme rub that in pineapple, apparently. This is what I've heard, that like kind of is digesting you as well, like when you eat it. Which is why, like, apparently people will say, like, I don't know, pineapple makes me feel weird when I eat it. It definitely does make me feel kind of weird, but I'm not gonna stop eating pineapple because it's delicious. So, jalapeno, oh my God. I would probably die. Yeah. Well, yes, Stace is not afraid of spicy at all, clearly. Oh my gosh, there is this, okay, so the town or city that Van Galen and I went to college in, but we don't live too near anymore, has this pizza, our friends lived in that city though, and they had this pizza place that most of the pizzas, like you could get a cheese pizza or whatever, but most of the pizzas were Indian inspired. So, you know, they ordered like a chicken tikka pizza and they ordered, I don't know, this, we were there, I should also say. And one of our friends and Van Galen were like, let's get this one that's supposed to be like murderously spicy. And I can't even remember how many different kinds of hot peppers were on it. But it was like they brought it in the room and I was like crying. And the other part of that couple was also like, oh no. Van Galen was like, that is the hottest thing I've ever eaten in my life. And I can't imagine eating anything hotter than it. No, thank you. Oh, is this the pineapple? You're gonna have to copy and paste that link, friends, if you'd like to eat that. Maybe, yeah. I think it'd be your organs that you'd be losing a bit of, Rob. But yeah, I guess so. Ooh, right, because is ice cream not helpful for you, Stace? Is that right? You're a dairy person? I just learned it recently, Evie, and I worked for a fruit and vegetable delivery service warehouse for years, and I did not know till after that. And yet, didn't we take some of it home? Some of the leftovers home? And didn't you eat them? The heck? So yeah, Bill and I ate the pizza that was meant for just mere mortals, and Van Galen and Anne Marie braved the spicy fire pizza. No worries. Pollo del Fuego. I don't know what that is. You know what? So I don't not like spicy. I don't like wicked spicy, but because I'm a little bit of a baby, but the spicy that I love, but that absolutely kills me is the kind like gochujang, the Korean, anything like, it's usually Korean, and it's that like dark red chili powder. Oh, I'm dead. I die. I still eat it because it's good, but death. Exactly, Van Galen. Fiery cheese. Well, that makes sense. Oh, Del Fuego? Or do you say it with an H in some language version? Yes, exactly, Stacy. And it makes my my throat feel a little bit weird too. But it, like I said, it's far too delicious to not eat it. Plus, like, it's fruit. I'm not gonna freaking avoid fruit unless I'm instructed to do so. I'm sure we've talked about this on stream before, but I at least have a skin allergy to lavender, which is so annoying because it's in every hippie product, and also it's delicious. Like, I love how lavender tastes, and I am a fool and will still sometimes eat or drink it, but it's not. That's one that I've been told I should not consume. Although that doctor retired, so maybe I should ask my new one and see if I get a different answer. Oh, no worries, Rob. It's spicy. Yeah, I don't blame you, Rob. Oh, yeah. So it's in like Herbes de Provence, which is a spice mix. You know, like from Provence. But it's like, I think it's rosemary and thyme and one other herb, and then lavender is usually in it. It's very delicious. And also, I love gin. So I feel like it's typical that a lot of so there's a gin drink called the Bee's Knees, and it's got honey and it's got gin, and a lot of times people will make it with lavender. Like, I love it. It tastes so good. Or like you can get Earl Grey tea with lavender. I love it. I love how it smells. I love how it tastes. But I mentioned it to my old primary care doctor. I know now, thinking about it, that I've said this on stream before, but I was like, I have like kind of a skin allergy to lavender, but it's probably okay to like eat and drink it, right? And she looked at me like this and said, I wouldn't. So I try to restrain myself, and really it's mostly like, I'm like, maybe I could have that, and Van Galen's like, have you lost your mind? That's how it goes basically every time. But it doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like it's bothering me when I eat or drink it. when I get it on my skin, I know fast. Oh no, I said. Well, I'm glad it's done. Congrats on that. Thyme, basil, tarragon, savory. Yeah. Okay. Right. What a fortuitous time for our cooking friends to come back. Oh yeah, no, I don't just go graze in the in the garden. It is, yeah. Like every like shampoo product, conditioner product, body wash, hand soap, etc. I have to read everything. Because part of it is it smells wonderful. So even if it's not like an active ingredient, they toss it in so that it smells good. I get it. It isn't my herbes de Provence in my container of it, for sure. Eek. I don't know off the top of my head. I've always heard of it being an herbes de Provence, personally. I wonder if it's just like the ones you get off the shelf in the grocery store or whatever. It's common there. I don't know. I've always heard of it being in there. That's something that is not solder, so it is not melting. Oh no, Doughy. I don't know what that is, but that sounds extremely unpleasant. It's pretty easy to end up being somewhere where you can smell lavender too, so. Yeah, maybe. Although Eisen's also in the US, so if that doesn't sound familiar to them, it's the Massachusetts Herbes de Provence. Interesting. Van Galen has some more too. Drop the knowledge. Herbes de Provence with lavender. That's really funny. I guess that makes sense. Oh, there is this. So I'm one of those people, I have an Instant Pot, and I really like it a lot. I use it. Well, I used it more before. We weren't in the home and therefore didn't need to create all our meals to be portable. But there is a French lentils dish that I have made several times just in the Instant Pot. It has herbes de Provence in it, and it is so good. And it has my mix that has the lavender in it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I haven't made it since getting sense talked into me the most recent time, but it's so good. Yeah, everyone is right. Yay! New spice mix. It is straight fire. Except it is straight fire, like, to my skin. Probably my insides if I eat it, but like I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I only need one more here. That's weird. Where do I put that? Here? I guess maybe there. That's so funny though. Like tourists are like, but there's so much beautiful lavender. Why am I not eating the lavender right now? They're like, that's literally not how our food is made. I feel like these are almost certainly American tourists. How come I can't taste the purple flowers? Oh no, that one's too short. Why'd I do that? Yes. Can use that in the future, I'm sure. Okay, so I was just remembering, because Van Galen wrote that, we walked Boris the other morning and had what we were talking about. Yeah. Solder Bridge is right. We had a classic, stereotypical New England, but really Massachusetts interaction. We were walking the dog and a guy was walking toward us and he stopped us and he's like, "Where's the nearest Dunkin' Donuts?" And, you know, so Van Galen and I are kind of going back and forth about like which Dunks is probably closest to where we are. But that reminded me of this other, have a good lurk, Doey. This other interaction we had when we were walking the dog just the other day. I don't think it was the same walk, because I think it would have like blown our little minds if it had happened in the same walk. But we were about to cross the street, walking toward the crosswalk, and this woman in her pickup truck slows down, slightly pulls over toward us, rolls her window down, and said, "You guys match your dog," or match with your dog. And we were like, it took us a minute to figure out what she said, just because, you know, she was in the car and we just had no idea what she was saying. It was unprovoked.